We had a friend who was in a lot of different things, especially at the on-Broadway theater. His name was George Markell, an older dude, and he was really into old theater, old movies, and many times he would say, "I close the iron door," and we just thought, "Oh, that's funny." We just figured that was George. And I saw 20th Century as a film, and all of a sudden there was this character, John Barrymore, and he was saying, "I close the iron," and of course that was why he was saying it. He loved John Barrymore, so that was the reason. So anyway, I watched the movie, really enjoyed it. It has kind of a pre-story before the play actually takes place, but it's about this big Hollywood producer who is just this bombastic character, and he has decided that he has become the perfect person on Broadway, and he brings this young gal who is a sales lady and teaches her to be on the stage. Well, the pre-story that happens in the movie is that he's showing her on how to act, and anyway, she becomes a great star on Broadway, and she really feels, I guess, that she's being used by this guy, Oscar Jaffe. So she goes to Hollywood, and she becomes a big star there. Well, without having Lily in his productions, it just goes downhill for him on Broadway. So he decides that he needs to get her back on Broadway. So the story happens on the train between Chicago and New York City. And so he has this plan that he's going to sign her up. No matter whatever he comes up with, it's going to work.
Right. We're trying to recreate a train at the Dolphin Theater, and we have, I think, like about a 40-foot stage here, and so we're trying to build up 2 compartments and a observation place. I wanted to have this at the Dolphin Theater because it's such an intimate, comfortable place to watch a play. We're really going to be close to the action on the stage, and it's just a really good place to have a play. And there's something very real and true to a drama and to comedy when you see it this close away from the audience. It's just excellent. And the actor has to really be a good actor because they know how close you are, and so you can't be really phony. You have to know your character.
Sure.
Well, one of the problems was in getting someone who was really an egomaniac to play the part of Oscar Jaffe. And gee, just, you know, you look around town, and of course that would be Burl Justice. He was also in Damn Yankees. He played the part of the devil, and that was like great for casting too. And then for Lily, we have Juliana, and Juliana has just done a really good job of coming up with this character who is also very, very theatrical, and she will be very big about how she's presenting herself, and then she can be really short with her manager. That's our other part. We also have the 2 assistants, and that would be Candace Presnell and George Nixon, and they are really, really funny because they have to deal with this guy, and several times he forgets, and he gets rid of him, and he closes the iron door, and that's the end of him. But they know that's, you know, just for that time, and then they'll be back. So we're going to be in it's October 18th for 3 weekends, and I think it's really going to be really fun.